Well, this is an extraordinary story this evening. It's not as big a shock as it might be in a normal week.
Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, the transfer saga that could define the Blues' future. For over 2 years, Victor Osimhen has been on Chelsea Football Club's radar, a striker widely regarded as one of Europe's most lethal finishers and a forward tailor-made for the Premier League. Yet despite the mutual interest, months of speculation, and a Chelsea team desperately seeking a proven goalscorer, the Nigerian international remains out of reach as the summer 2025 transfer window opens. Chelsea's pursuit of Osimhen is emblematic of a club at a crossroads. With their last true number 9 still arguably Diego Costa, the West London Giants are in dire need of a dependable finisher to spearhead their next era. While several names have come and gone, Victor Osimhen remains the one fans, pundits, and even former Blues legends continue to push forward as the answer. But why hasn't this move materialized, and what would it mean for Chelsea should it finally go through? The player, Victor Osimhen's rise to global stardom. Born in Lagos, Nigeria, Victor Osimhen's journey to football stardom is as inspiring as it is impressive. He burst onto the scene at the 2015 FIFA U17 World Cup, winning the Golden Boot and securing a move to Europe soon after. Spells at Wolfsburg, Charleroi, and Lille helped mold him, but it was his transfer to Napoli in 2020 that truly elevated him to elite status. At Napoli, Osimhen was more than just a scorer, he was a phenomenon. His blend of pace, strength, aerial dominance, and ruthless finishing helped the club end its 33-year wait for a Serie A title in the 2022-23 season. That year, he netted 26 league goals and became the highest-scoring African in Serie A history, earning widespread recognition and interest from Europe's biggest clubs. Even in a highly competitive transfer market, Osimhen stood out. His mentality, work ethic, and hunger to win made him the full package, a rare blend of flair, consistency, and power. It's no surprise that Chelsea, among other giants, has spent over a year trying to bring him to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's number 9 curse and the search for a striker. Chelsea's relationship with strikers since Didier Drogba's exit has been turbulent, to say the least. From Alvaro Morata to Timo Werner, Gonzalo Higuain to Romelu Lukaku, the revolving door of forwards has seen more misses than hits. Even club legend Didier Drogba once remarked that Chelsea has never truly replaced him. The 2023-24 and 2024-25 seasons have only added to the anxiety. The club's reliance on young, developing talents like Nicholas Jackson and Armando Broja exposed a lack of firepower in key moments. While both strikers have potential, neither has delivered the 20-plus goals per season needed to challenge for top honors. Osimhen, who has consistently delivered in Italy and most recently in Turkey, represents an immediate solution to that problem. Osimhen's Galatasaray loan, reinforcing his value. While the footballing world anticipated a move to the Premier League last summer, Osimhen instead made a surprising switch on loan to Galatasaray. What seemed like a strange detour turned into a masterstroke. In Turkey, Osimhen reminded everyone of his world-class pedigree. He scored an astonishing 36 goals in all competitions, led the club to a Super League title, and lifted the Turkish Cup. His presence was transformative not just as a scorer, but as a leader, mentor, and workhorse. It also reaffirmed that Osimhen remains in peak form. Unlike other targets who might need time to adjust, he would hit the ground running in the Premier League. The financial roadblock, wages, valuation, and FFP. If Osimhen is the perfect solution for Chelsea, what's stopping the deal? The biggest challenge has been financial. Osimhen's camp reportedly expects a salary package north of €12 million per year, roughly £200,000 to £250,000 per week. For a club that has been under intense financial fair play (FFP) scrutiny and has worked to reduce its wage bill, this represents a significant hurdle. Moreover, Napoli has historically been a tough negotiating partner under President Aurelio De Laurentiis. The Italian club is believed to value Osimhen at around 100 to 120 million euros, even after his loan spell. For Chelsea, who have already invested heavily in the likes of Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Mykhailo Mudryk, that fee presents both a financial and strategic dilemma. There's also the matter of squad balance. Chelsea is still offloading players and trimming its bloated wage structure. Any move for Osimhen would require the sale of multiple fringe players and possibly a marquee exit. Competition: Arsenal, PSG, and Saudi threats. Chelsea isn't alone in the Osimhen sweepstakes. Arsenal, who continue to flirt with the idea of adding a world-class number 9 to Mikel Arteta's fluid system, have scouted Osimhen extensively. Paris Saint-Germain, fresh off Kylian Mbappe's departure to Real Madrid, are also in the mix and have the financial might to easily meet both the asking price and wage demands. More recently, Saudi clubs have entered the fray. Reports suggest Osimhen could be offered a contract worth upwards of £30 million per year to move to the Saudi Pro League, figures Chelsea can't even begin to match. So far, Osimhen has shown a preference to stay in Europe, but the temptation of a mega payday may sway his final decision. Chelsea's strategy: new management, renewed hope. Chelsea's new leadership under sporting directors Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart has been trying to manage a delicate rebuild. After 2 chaotic seasons, including the dismissal of Mauricio Pochettino and the recent appointment of Enzo Maresca, the club is looking to establish a stable, long-term project. Osimhen is seen as a keystone signing for that project. A forward of his caliber would not only solve tactical issues but also send a powerful message to rivals and fans alike: Chelsea is serious about returning to the top. Talks are reportedly ongoing. Chelsea are said to be exploring creative solutions such as staggered payments, performance-based bonuses, and player exchanges to reduce the upfront financial burden. The next few weeks could be crucible. What would Osimhen bring to Chelsea if Chelsea managed to complete the transfer? The impact could be immediate and immense. Goals: Osimhen has consistently scored 20-plus goals a season across 3 different leagues. Chelsea desperately need that output. Physical presence: at 6 feet 1 inch, he offers a dominant aerial threat and hold-up play key for breaking down low blocks. Pressing and work rate: unlike many no-nines, Osimhen defends from the front and fits into a high-press system. Big game mentality: whether in the Champions League, Serie A, or domestic cups, Osimhen has proven he delivers when it matters most. Star power: in an era of branding and global expansion, Osimhen's appeal especially across Africa and among younger audiences adds massive commercial value. Final thoughts: a defining summer for Chelsea. Chelsea's pursuit of Victor Osimhen is about more than just one player, it's about identity. For a club that has spent heavily in recent years without the expected returns, this could be the signing that resets the narrative. But it won't be easy. High wages, fierce competition, and complex negotiations lie ahead. Still, if the Blues can pull it off, they won't just be adding goals, they'll be adding belief. As the summer window progresses, all eyes remain on Stamford Bridge. The question remains: will this be the year Victor Osimhen finally becomes a Blue?